One second. Yeah. So hello everyone. Good morning and good evening. Yeah, last class we were discussing about the REST API with the employee portal, and we have made this with REST API and with JSON, right? We don't have a database, so we did the data storage, retrieval, and all from JSON file, and we also discussed yesterday some CRUD operations with MongoDB command line we discussed. So now let's understand how to do this CRUD operations automatically from the application that is using website MongoDB. Okay, so for this, and also today, let me connect to MongoDB. Okay, I have opened this Compass to see the database operations. Yep. So today we are going to discuss BigBasket application, BigBasket application. So I'll just show you the design part of it, and then we'll discuss the backend part. I think I have somewhere. Mm, 1 minute. I think in my morning Angular batch I have Angular code, BigBasket in fundamentals, BigBasket, SRC, notes. Oh, only notes. Text is there. Okay. I have somewhere. Um, where is that? Mm, 1 second. Anything here? BigBasket. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so this is how our application looks in Angular. Okay, so we have a nav bar, we have home, products, admin, and we have a landing page. So in this home page, this is the home page, and products page and admin page. So when you see here, when I click on this products, it will go to this page. So here we can see all the list of products, the product image, name, price, quantity. These are like information about the product. Okay, and here you can only see the products. You can't do anything here. There is a link called admin. When you click on the admin, it will go to the admin page. This is admin page. So here you can create, read, update, and delete. So all the items, the same items what you listed here in card format, and here same items has been listed in a table format. And this data is supposed to get from database. And here there is a button create new. When you click on this button, you can upload a new product. That form looks like this, new product form, and here you have to fill in all the details and submit the form data and click on creator. It will make insertion of the products in database and also display here. And along with that, there is an update button. So once a product has been uploaded, when you want to change the name or price or quantity you want to update, you can just click on update button. When I click on update button, that particular product has been open over here. Actually here image also will display. We will make it. So you click on update. So then it will go back to this page again with updated data. And then you can click on delete to delete that particular product from the database. And whatever changes you do, it also applicable here. When you update a new product, it updates here. When you create a new product, it updates here. If you delete a product, it updates here. So this is the BigBasket application front end design. We're gonna make this application using Angular, okay, with routing and all. So before we continue with Angular, we need to have a backend REST API. So backend routing is required. So what type of operations you are doing? Here we are getting all the records. See, we are getting all the products. Let me take a note of them. So get all products. And also when I see here, yeah, you're also getting all the products. When I click on this button, it creates new product. So this will be create new product, and also this is update product. Actually, before you update, see, automatically some data has been filled in, right? It means fetching a single product and then update. So get single product and update product, and we also have delete functionality, delete product. Okay, so these operations we're going to perform from our application, and for the same story we have to create the backend part using Express.js and MongoDB. We will test the backend part manually because we don't have a form like this. Okay, so we're going to test this with Insomnia software, and then once everything is perfect, then we'll make a front end design and connect to the same server. Okay, so now it's time to start the REST API declaration of this one. So I think I have already this REST API for this MongoDB. Let me get that from the morning batch. BigBasket, SRC, notes. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So here, oh, this is completely okay. Okay. This is all about employees. Something wrong. This is not the one. Okay, then I'll explain here. Okay, for BigBasket application, you have to perform a complete CRUD operations, and it is a complete full stack application. Full stack application. So what is full stack is? It's a complete mean stack application. Mean stack application. So no authentication and all, just a mean stack, a complete backend and front end everything. So MongoDB, Express.js, Angular, and Node. It runs a Node server and it's going to perform a complete three CRUD operations. Okay. So here, let's see the server side setup. Okay. So what is the server side will be is your Express.js and also MongoDB. Okay, database. So server side, we need to install set of packages. Correct. We need to have a package.json and we have to install a set of packages. So what package is required? So we need Express package. This is for creation of a server, and we need one other package called Mongoose. So this is one schema based library. So this is used to do database operation with MongoDB. So yesterday we have discussed actually command line. So command line just commands. Okay, so through programmatic, through application, through website, how can you perform database operations is this module is required. And we also need CORS. CORS is for to satisfy the CORS policy. I mean cross browser access. I'll talk about this. Uh, Anything else you want? Express.js, Mongoose, cars. Yeah, we also need .env to maintain the database credentials and every port number, host name, and everything in a environment variables. So I want this one as well. Okay, so these things required at server side. So how gonna install them is first you have to have a package.json, and then you're gonna install using npm install Express. You can install all together. Express space mongo space card space dot env. Okay, so all this together you're gonna install. Once you're done with this thing, let me talk about the REST API configuration. So REST API configuration means you need to perform these four operations. So for this we have to define a we have to define what we have to define the URLs. So first of all, get all products. So how you gonna get all the products is, let's take the URL. So what will be the URL to get all the products? I'll say http colon slash slash 127.0.0.1 colon 5000 slash products. This is my path to get all the products. Next, what is the method? What is the method to fetch? It's just obviously get method. And any fields you required. Any fields means any form data you're going to submit. Actually, no fields required. Okay, while fetching data, no fields required. Okay, and anything else? Um, you can also make the express.js function. So what is the function you're going to make? Router dot get is the function. Router dot get. Okay, and for REST API configuration, I'm going to make this as product router. We need to have a router for this, right? Product. We have only one module. Hardly we deal with only products. So product router. So product router configuration. That's fine. So along with this, I make another one, second one. So get a single product. Single product, you must have to provide the ID to get the particular data, and this will be get request, no fields, get request only, get method only, same way. And also the another one, this is to create a product. Create a product. To create a product, you don't need to mention ID. It will create by the database automatically. But you supposed to provide some data. And what type of method for create is post request. Okay, and what fields you have to provide to create a product. If you see the design, see when you click on a create button, you got this. So you're going to substitute product name, image, price, available quantity, and information. So these are all the fields you're going to submit to the server. So you need to catch these fields from the client. So what you have to do is name of the product, image of the product, and price, quantity, info. Okay, so just say price and quantity and some general information. Okay, these are the fields you're going to submit to the server. And what type of function you have to write is a post request. This accepts all these fields. Fine. And fourth one, what else is you're going to update the product. So this is for update. For update, you need to specify the ID because particular product I want to update as per the same employee portal configuration. So post, and again you need to provide all this data. Oh, sorry, it's a put request. For update is put, and here also it is put. And you have to provide all the fields because when I click on update, also same kind of form filled with same old data. Okay, you're gonna update these fields. So that is the one, and put done. And lastly, we need another one that is for delete. So delete means delete a product. You have to give the ID of the product. Okay, so delete and fields, no form data required. Just when you just click on a button, it will delete the product. Just based on this ID, it will delete. Okay, so it is fields, no fields, and method is going to be delete, and function is also going to be deleted. Okay, so this is the REST API configuration for our BigBasket application, and now let's start with database configuration. So database configuration, we need a table or database first. Yeah, database. What is the name of your database? Simple, BigBasket, big hyphen basket something. That's why that's our database. Or if you want Angular, you take because same application also comes in React. So I'll make BigBasket Angular. And do I have any database with that name? BigBasket. Yeah, BigBasket. BrainsCart Angular is there. BigBasket is there. Okay, BigBasket Angular is not there. That's fine. Anyway, I delete this guy. One second. Huh? I can drop this database. Yeah, fine. No, there is no name called Big Basket. That's fine. Our name is this one. And table. Hardly we have only one table as of now because only product routing. So let's make a table name, table or collection. Okay. It will be just products is my table name. And here only I'll update, delete and all. Everything happens here. There is no login system. If you have a login system, we have users table like that. We have only one because login and all we are not discussed. We'll see when we start with authentication logic. Fine, that's it. This is about server side setup. Once we start Angular, then I tell you client side setup. Okay, so this is fine. And now let's create the application with all these packages and let's start creating of the REST API. So what I do is I create a fresh folder, 18 hyphen big basket, big basket application. This is just backend. So in this, I need to create one JavaScript, that is server.js, to create a server startup logic. And here I need one package.json. Let me open in terminal. So npm init hyphen hyphen. Yes, it will create the default package.json. Okay. So once it is created the package.json, I can change the start script to node mon because I want to restart the server automatically when the file changes happen. So node mon. Fine. And then next, yeah, I need to install a set of packages required. Okay. What packages? Express mongoose cars.env. Let me copy this command and paste it. Enter. So this is going to download all the packages in a single shot. So let's wait for this. Okay. So all packages has been successfully downloaded and configured. You can also check. See here, dependencies, these four, and we also got node modules folder with the full of packages. Fine. After this, you have to, yeah, let's start with the server setup. Before I start with the server setup, um, can we write the configuration? I create a folder for configuration, config, the same like .env configuration. Where is that? Here. So in the config, I create a configuration file, that is config.env environment variables. So here I'll take the host name. Host name will be 127.0.0.1 and port number is equal to 5000 and MongoDB URL. So let me give the MongoDB URL, MongoDB local URL. So because I'm giving the local URL, so what could be the URL is URL will be MongoDB // 127.0.0.1 27017 slash what is your database name? Database name is BigBasket Angular. So give that one. So this is our database URL. Okay, to connect to the this database local and find these three enough. Okay, so now let's start with the server side logic. Before I do the server side, meanwhile, can we do something called, yeah, let's create another directory for router. So in that router, I'm going to create one JavaScript file. So product router, which contains all this setup. Okay, so product router. So how to write constant express is equal to require express, and then constant router is equal to express dot capital router. router, and then you're gonna write the logic, and finally just say module dot exports is equal to router. Fine, and here you have to write all the get request, post request, and all. Okay, we will write those things in a minute. First let's start with the server. So go to server.js. Let's start creation of a server and connect to MongoDB. So first I write constant express is equal to require express, and then constant router, no, app is equal to express. You have to call like this initialization, and so I also import constant cars is equal to require cars. I also import dot env is equal to require dot env, and I also import mongoose for database configuration, so require mongoose. Okay, fine. So let's first configure the cars. This is very simple. App.use just say cars. Okay, for cross browser access, and what else? Yeah, configure express.js express to accept the form data. Okay, how you configure the express.js to accept the form data is app.use in that express.json, and also app.use express dot URL encoded of extended is false. Okay, these two, and also let me configure the .env, configure.env for environment variables. So .env .config. Let me give the path of the file. So path will be /config folder /config .env. So it start detects all the files. So let's take the host name. So host name is equal to. So how can you access the host name is using .env. So process.env hostname, and also constant port number is equal to process.env the port number. This is the one. Okay, so we got those things, and let me also configure the MongoDB. So how to configure MongoDB? So till now we only made this way, no? We connect to command prompt and we type Mongo. It connect to MongoDB, correct? But this is manual process. So how to connect to MongoDB through program is this way. You have to write mongos dot connect. Uh, I don't have. Yeah, it's not giving any automated functions because Mongoose module has not been added to the libraries. Let me go to settings, third party library. Like let's add that one. Yeah, in this language and frameworks, JavaScript libraries. In this, see there is no mongoose. We have bcrypto, gravatar, express, and all. Yeah, let's add. Let's download mongoose. So let's select the M O. Yes, this one mongoose. Download and install so that we get the hint of all the functions of MongoDB. Okay, and then click on OK. Fine. So now let's see mongoose dot connect. Yeah, see I'm getting the function connector. So you have to give the URL. What is that? So this is the URL. You have to access that here. So process.env.url So this is actually a promise. So dot then dot catch. Okay. So this returns a promise. So dot catch. Okay. So here you get the response from there. Response means successfully connected to MongoDB. So I'll just make a console log for confirmation. So let's say connected to MongoDB successfully. Okay, done. Next, so if there is any error in the data while connected to MongoDB, so I can just say console.error of error, and also not only just printing the error. If you have any problem in connecting to database, let's stop the whole process as it is. Why? Because if you're not able to connect to MongoDB, then there is waste of doing all these operations also. So let's stop the process. You can just say process.exit of one. It stop the process immediately. Stop the Node.js process if MongoDB is failed to connect. Okay, fine. So MongoDB done. Let's add a uh, basic URL. So app.get slash, just to check the server startup confirmation, app.get. So request and response. So let's make a confirmation, respond.status, status of 200, and dot send file, not just send uh, dummy data. Let's say h2 confirmation. What confirmation? Express server is okay, or let's say welcome to BigBasket application backend server. Okay, just confirmation, and then let's configure router also. Configure the router. So how to configure the router is app.use. Yeah, if you can observe, for all the URLs, /product/product/product. Okay, so can I say that here slash products, or can we do one thing for better understanding? I'll do one thing. I'll just say, instead of wherever slash products is there, I'll replace with slash API slash products. Okay, replace all. Yeah. So now I have just changed the path, API slash products, API slash products, API slash products. Okay. So what I write here is slash API comma router. How to make the router? Require um require dot slash product router. Okay. So any URL starts from slash API. All these are starts with API, right? It will redirect to product router. Okay. And finally, you have to listen to the port number. Okay. So listen to port. Okay. So let's say app.listen port number and the host name and one callback. Yeah, let's make a confirmation, console.log of. So express server is started at http colon slash slash the host name and also colon the port number. Okay, done. So this is your server configuration of Express.js. Let me start the server, and how I start the server is using the command call npm start, because I have already configured nodemon. Okay, so let me start the server. At least we have to get the messages to one is database to be successful, and this has to come. Let's check. Go to terminal. Let's say npm start. Node-mon is executing, and yeah, it's starting. Yeah, I got Express server started at this address and also connected to MongoDB successful. But extra is you get some deprecation warning. So the current URL string parser is deprecated. Please, okay, pass the option URL parser true and unified topology true. Okay, this is coming from MongoDB. Okay, so some deprecation warning. You have to give some more options while connecting. This is the option you have to give. New URL parser and also unified topology you have to give. So what I do is simply, if you get rid of this deprecation warning, you can provide some more options here. You can make an object. So new URL parser is true and also use unified topology true. You can also write one more use find and modify false and use create index true. Yeah, these are the default options you have to provide to connect to MongoDB. Okay, and also the whole information, sir, how you got this information is go to official documentation of Mongoose. I show you official documentation of Mongoose. Go to Mongoose. Yeah, this is the one, mongoosejs.com. When you go there, yeah, this is official website. This is official website. Deprecation means outdated. Okay, Mongoose. Yeah, this is the elegant data modeling for Node.js. Yeah, here you can connect. See here, Mongoose you require connector. We given the URL, but this guy hard code the URL we given from .env, and extra he has given these options. Okay, and then you can create a model and you can insert database. And the complete information you can find here in the docs. If you go to docs, yeah, here it is. Every information they given like this. See, you can create a schema. I'll just come back to this part, schema and all, like a table structure. Okay, so which table, what fields, and each field contains what type of data. So you have to define that information, the schema. I'll come to this part later. So yeah. So first, okay. So now check. See here. After you do the changes, no deprecation warning. It's successfully started. Previously we got, but once you have done the configuration, it's gone. If you want, you can start again. You understand? npm start. See, no warning. Fine. So we are done with this one, and now let's start with the router. Okay. So what router we have to start with? This one. Get all the products and all. So let's start with what is the information. Information is get all the products. Get all the products, and what is that remaining things is here. Okay, so let's make the router. So router dot is a get request. You have to give what. See, already slash API has been configured in the server. See here, slash API has been configured, so remaining part you have to configure here. So slash products, you just say slash products. Okay, and then one function for handling. This is for requests and response. Okay, you will write the logic. In a minute, we'll write the logic, or else we'll write it. So respond dot status 200 as of now. So let's say JSON. I'll make empty response. So result success and message will be uh, get all the products. So which page you are in, which request you are in. Okay, so it's the default one. We'll make actual logic in a minute. Yeah, so this is for getting all the products. So next one, information is get a single product, and the remaining steps, this one, and I also make a copy of it. So single product, you have to provide the ID. So this is slash colon ID. And so how to access the ID? Let's product ID is equal to request dot. Okay, these things and all we'll do later, at least for confirmation. So get a single product. Okay, get request. Fine. Just default response as of now. Another one, information. So create a product, and the remaining things, and also same kind of setup, but method is what? Post, router dot post. So post path API slash products. So only products, nothing else. Okay, no, only products. Yep. What is this one? Create a product. Okay, fine. So next, so information. This is update a product, and URLs and all. So let's copy this. This is what? Put request. Yeah, it's a put request. Here it's a put. Here it's a put, and you have to provide the ID. So slash colon ID, and information goes to be, it is for update of a product. Let's last one. This is the information for delete product. Okay, so let's make the other information, copy paste it. So here, same like this. This is what? Delete request, and you have to provide the ID. Yes, I have it, and let's make a confirmation. Delete product. Fine. So we have done the default configuration. Okay, for the complete REST API, and let me test this out. Okay, let me test the router, if all these URLs are proper or not, and then we will we'll focus on a actual logic of it. Okay, so don't worry about the server, it will restart every change you do because we are using node-mon. Fine, and now let's start with Insomnia. Let me open Insomnia to make testing of the backend REST API. So then we will configure database tables and all, and then we'll write a logic. Come on, yeah. So last time we have discussed this one, right? Update, delete of employee. So now BigBasket, let me create a new. There is already BigBasket app is there. Mm, there are multiple BigBasket. Huh? No, only one BigBasket app is there. Yeah, I have already BigBasket app, but I don't want to do this one. I'll make it from scratch. Okay. So let me, I think you can delete it, no? Mhm. Can't you delete? Workspace can't delete. Huh? Mm, okay, do one thing. Delete all the requests. We'll make it from scratch. Okay, so you create a workspace freshly. Just say right click new, create workspace. You get this. You just give a name, you get this, and then create every request. So what requests? Get all the products. So control N. So get all products is a get request. Create. What is the URL? This is the URL. Copy and then paste it. And you can test it out. Click on send. Yes, success. Get all the products. Then you got the This response, yeah, successful configuration done. Next, get a single product. So control N, get a single product, get request only. Let's make the URL. This is the URL. Okay, but not colon ID. It must be some number, some unique number. Okay, product ID. So click on send, get a single product. Response has been received. Next, create a product. So control N, create a product. So what type of it is? Post request, create. This is a post request. This is the path, copy and paste it. So click on send, create product success. That is this one, post request. See here it is a post. And next, put update. Control N, update product. What type of request is put, create, and URL goes to be the ID. Let's make the ID, and it must be some unique ID, some basic number or something unique. You get update product success. This is the one, and we want to check here, put, it is put. And lastly, delete request. So control N, delete product. So it is of type delete and create. Yeah, let's make a what URL. This is the URL. You need to provide the unique ID. Let's make some unique ID, some ID, and click on send. Delete product. This is working fine. Super. So we made the backend setup. Okay, so we made the backend setup with I mean this REST API configuration also done. So now it's time to write the actual logic. So what is the logic you're gonna write is uh, when I say get all the products, I want to retrieve all the products from database. Sir, how to retrieve all the products? But before you retrieve in database, we don't have any database name and we don't have any table. So we don't create the tables and databases manually by ourselves. It will create automatically by the application. So you will create the complete table structure, everything with programming only. So how to create that setup is I show you. I show you because we have taken a table called products. In that, what fields required? Okay, database name is this one, table name is this one, and what fields required? We need the fields. Product name is required, image is required, because what are you submitting there? See, when you click on create a product, what fields you are giving? Name, image, price, quantity, info. These things I want to store. So name, image, price, quantity, info, and also one created date. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. And also you need to define the type as well. So what is the type of it? Okay. You must make it the type. Okay. So name should be string. Image also should be in a string format. And you convert to base64 string format. Price is a number field and quantity should be a number and information should be a string and created should be a date created. So when exactly the product got created, that data. So these are all the fields, each column conditions. So let's make this setup using program. So how you do the setup is, if you see the official documentation, defining your schema. So what is defining your schema is, for every table you have to define the rules. What are all the columns required, and each column what is the type you have to mention. So that is schema. See, this guy mentioned title string, author string, like that. This complete database columns. The same way we have to do it for our product. So where you do that is, you're gonna create a fresh folder called models, database models. In models, I create one file, product Okay. Inside, I use constant mongoose is equal to require mongoose, and then um, let product schema. Product schema is nothing but is a rule. Okay, you have to define the rule. Product schema is equal to new mongoose dot schema. You have to specify the rules inside of it. Each column name and its type. So column name starts with a name and its type will be like this. Okay, let's say type is string, capital string, because MongoDB having their own data type, capital string, and also it is a required true. It is a mandatory field. So without name, don't accept data insertion. So all are required fields. So let's make this required. And next, another one. This is image type string required, and then price. I want this to be a number type, and then quantity QTY, and this must be a number, and what else? Info string, information is a string, and another one created date. Created type is date, but see here, while creating a product, you're not giving any data. This date will come automatically by the MongoDB automatic. So no required field. So let's make some default date dot now. What is this date dot now is? This is going to get the current date the moment when you create a product. Create date. Okay. So this is about my table columns configuration, and then let's product is equal to mongoose dot model. In that table name you can just say product, and also product schema.
Can we create a column of updated as well?
Updated.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, I'll make this only. I'll just replace the same data only. So
Uh,
price, if you update, I update the price itself. You want to make a separate column for updated true or false, is it?
yeah, yeah. It will show when the product gets updated, latest update.
Yeah, that I understood. But update means, yeah, first time it will be false, next time it will be just true, true and false only, no? But actually, what my plan is, when you update the price, the same existing price I update with my new price that way. Okay, if you wish, you can do that way. But I just make
No,
I,
if I want updated date, then I should write date dot now.
yes, exactly this one. So when you create, right, this will
Hmm.
give you created data. When you update that moment, it will get updated data.
Okay.
Okay, and so product has got, and then yeah, done. So export, not export, module dot exports is equal to product, not that one product. Yeah, done. The same like the official documentation. They are not exported schema and all. Maybe they'll export some other place. Yeah, model. This is the one. Blog is equal to this one. Yeah. So, and we are not mentioned the ID. ID not to mention because this will come automatically by MongoDB. Okay. So fine. This is the table configuration, and now let's focus on a actual logic. So here in the router, let me import the table constant product is equal to require is a custom module. So dot slash, I think dot slash previous folder model slash product. So this indicates your product table. Okay. So here, what are the functions you have to write? Previously, I'll write here. Previously for code operation, for create, read, update, and delete. So previously what we written is create, we write the command call insert one function. Okay, this not a function, just a command it is, right? Command line. Reading is a find function, and update is update one, and delete is delete one. These are the functions for command line. For application, it will be like this. For application, insert is just save function. You can save it, and reading is a find only. And for update, it is not that one. Just find one. Okay, not this one. Find by ID, find by ID, and update. This is the one. And here find by ID and delete. Yeah. So these are the functions. Okay, these are the functions for application. These things. This is for commands, command line. Yeah. Let me write a logic now. So get all the products. I want to retrieve all the products. So how you retrieve is like this. Um, I'm gonna write async await logic, async await from ES8 feature. So let me write try catch error. Here you write let products. Let me fetch all the products. Let's say wait for product dot find. I'm not mentioning any condition over here because I want to fetch all the products. Okay, for this part. See here, I got all the products now. For this one, condition will be nothing. Just get all the products and display. So await, just wait for this to get data. And once you receive the products, respond back. How you respond back is response dot status of 200. Okay, dot JSON. So let's make something result is success, and also all the products will be my products. Okay, fine. If there is any error while retrieving the data, I make response dot status 500 server error, and JSON. You can just say JSON with some error message is error. Okay, fine. So this is to fetch all the records from table product dot find function. This product indicates my model. This is the one. So that indicates the real table. Okay. So fine. That is about it. And next, get a single product. How to get a single product is, let me fetch, let me copy this entire story. I make this is asynchronous, and I'll paste it. Yeah. So find a particular product based on ID. So how you receive the ID from the URL in Express.js is, in Angular we have, right? In Angular, if you want to read this URL parameter, we have activated root dot URL param dot subscribe and all. So here we have let product, same employee ID we got, no, same story. Product ID is equal to request objects dot params dot ID. You get the ID, and this ID I need to provide here. Actually, you can say find one function to get a particular record. Just say single product. So find one is a function. You can provide find one with underscore ID will be product ID. This way you mention product, find one with ID, or else we have a shortcut function also there. If you want to mention directly ID in the search query, find by ID. You can just mention the product ID. Okay, if you mention the product ID, it will take data. The particular product will be received, and that I'm going to send it back. Okay, so slower, slower. Okay, so this function, see, actually you will send ID, right? See, you have in database full list of ID, product name and all. So if you provide a particular ID, that particular product I want, so table name dot find by ID is a function. You have to provide the ID. So this will give you the particular product for that particular ID. This is something like select star from product where id is equal to something. Okay, this is way it is. Fine, I got the product. I reply back product. If you have any error, you got this. Next, this one, create a product. So create product, you're providing all the form fields. So you have to fetch all the form data. So you know how to fetch form data, right? So same example, last class, what we discussed in the employee portal, in employee router, see how you receive form data, request.body.first name, last name, email, and all. Same story we have to do now. Okay. So here, get a product. So let's product is equal to here what you're going to receive, and you must have to provide a same fields as per database name, image, price, quantity, info. No created, only these things you have to provide. Okay, exactly same name, no uppercase, no lowercase, everything exactly same, case sensitive. So name, you receive the form data using request.body.name. Okay, and request.body.name, and image, you receive like this, request.body.image, and price, request.body.price. Then quantity, request.body.quantity. What else? Information, request.body.information. Yeah, I receive all this. Created will take care by the database automatically. It's not a required field. Okay. So I got the products. I want to save into database. How to save? Function is save function. So how you save is, so let product is equal to, oh, I already have it. Okay, I can just say product is equal to, it's a problem now. Yeah, I'll write like this. I'll say this is new product. Okay, you got the form data from the client. So let product is equal to await product table. Oh, wait. New products, new products provided the product. So I'm going to create the product objects. I'm going to provide this entire data to this product, and then you can save it. In the local variable, you're going to save it. How you do is product is equal to await product dot save. This is a function, uh, save or insert data to database. Okay, so this is the one. While creating this, remember, new product, you have to provide this object here, and then this you have to save it. So this will insert, and this function will returns back the created product, that is my this product. The created product I'll be sending back as a response. So what I do, product is my created product. Okay, so what is the product you save? After saving, you get the underscore id also, na? So that object I'm going to sending back as a response. Okay, you will make a message here, uh, product creation successful, is success. Okay, but I made a mistake. Where is the try catch? Okay, I make it, cut it, try catch. You must have to keep this logic in always inside a try block. Okay, if there is any error, it will catch up here, and then you can make a default response as error. This is also error. Okay, fine. And next, why we use await for saving? Actually, see here, this is asynchronous code. asynchronous. Why I'm writing await is this particular line is there, na product.save. So you are, see, generally what happens, JavaScript will execute line by line, right? It executes this line, this line, this line by line it executes. So when it encounters this line, this may take some time. Okay, if this takes some time, if you don't write await, it will just ignore it and just execute this one. So without even saving it, it executes this. So if you write await, so in asynchronous programming, what happens is it will wait for this step. So until unless it is successful, it will not carry forward to the next line. Okay, so that is the story. Same like promises also. Dot then dot catch, like that. Await, just wait for the process to happen. So once it is saved, then only you send a response back. Otherwise, don't send it. Just wait for that. Okay, that is called async await from ES8 feature. Okay. Next, update. Update also same story. Can you do one thing? I just make. Let me copy this try catch. Copy that, and I'll replace here. Okay, let's make await async. Yeah. So you need to get the ID from the URL. How you get the ID? Let product ID is equal to request dot params dot ID. You get the product ID from the URL and the updated product. So updated product will be the form data what you fill in this one. See update what the form data you fill in, same fields, right? So same thing I'm given. And also first you have to check. Actually, I think we made a mistake. Okay, okay, I tell you. Actually, we have not checked the condition. We simply create a product. If I create a product with the same name one more time, you create again. Now I have to check something here. If the same product is there, I don't want to insert one more time. Okay, that's you have to check here. Okay, okay, I'll do that. So updated product I got, but how you update is update function is like this: find by ID and update. Okay, so here um, let me do one thing. Let me get the product. Let product is equal to await product dot find by id, product id. You get the product. Okay, and once you get the product, then this product I want to update with this. Actually, how we update, uh, actually this is not the way. Something I miss. Wait, I forgot this actual logic. One second, huh? Something called Angular fundamentals, BigBasket, server, router, API router. How you update it is this is new products. Yeah, save it, done. And for this guy, yeah, you need to get the product. If it is there, you set this way. Yeah, product dot find by ID and update. You have to give the ID and actual product. Okay, this way you have to do. Okay, fine. Yeah, so you get the product from the, for this particular ID, you get the products, and I write here if the product is there, if the product is there, if product is there, then you want to make an update. How you update is product dot, it's you have to use a wait, product dot find by ID and updates, find by ID and update. You need to provide the product ID, and also you need to set the new product. So that is the updated product. And also extra something you have to give is comma, it's new true. Some extra options you have to give. Actually, this complete flow you have to see by here. There is something called queries. In the queries, you can find this one, find by ID and update. Just click on this. This guy will explain. Where is that? Find by ID and update. Okay, where is that, man? One second. Find by ID and update. This is the function. Here is not gone that way. Control F. Yeah, this one. Yeah, here they mention options and all, but they're not given any code. Yeah, this way. Find by ID and update. You have to give the ID and the updated product, some options. Okay, and no callback required because we are using async await syntax. Okay, so options are given. I think that's fine. So once it is updated, you get the product is equal to updated product. So once it is updated successful, you need to return back. How I return response.status 200. Let's make result. Result will be updated successfully, and the product. What is that updated product is product. Okay, if there is no product, see, actually I'm going to update the existing product. First, I'm checking the product is there or not. Here, find by ID. I get the product. So if the product is there, then I'm going to update. If the product is not exist, then what you do? I say return response dot status 40 or 400 bad request dot JSON result failed and message will be no product is found to update. Okay, because if product is found you update, if not found you make this error, and this is not required. And if there is any error in the entire process of database, then you get this 500 server error. Okay, so this is for update. And delete straightforward. You can make again async. Just see this code, you understand everything. Error, yeah, here um get the product ID. So how we get that? Let product ID is equal to request object dot params dot ID, and you need to delete. How to delete? Let product is equal to await product dot find by ID and delete. Find by ID and delete. You just need to provide the product ID to delete. Done, successful. So response dot status of 200 and dot JSON. I mentioned something result success, comma, what is back? Result success, and message you make deleted successful. This here only you make na product is deleted, and you can mention the deleted product, what was deleted back. Okay, if there is any error you just mention the error here. I hope it's done correct. Find by ID and delete, yeah, it's done. Okay, fine. So but one thing I miss here in the insertion logic, what is that is, see here, when you submit the product, it has been insert automatically, right? But we are not checking any condition. What is the thing I want to check is if the product is already exist. Yeah, it's a predefined function. Yes, predefined function. All this I told what, yeah. This is predefined. This is predefined. These are all predefined. Okay. So here the condition you have to check if the product is already exists. So don't create a new product with the same name. Okay. So I want to check that condition first. So before I insertion, check the product is exists or not. How? So let product is equal to await uh, product dot find. I'm not writing find by ID because while creation we won't get the ID of it. We only get the name. Okay, I'm just searching the name provided with new product dot name. Okay, or let's say find one, actually find one name. So is there any product with the given name is there or not? If it is there, you have to throw the error. If product is available, if the product is available, I write return statement. Why return statement is just come out from the loop. Okay, just come out from the function. Return what? Return response dot status. There is a 400 bad request dot json. So I say result uh, product. You can just say result or what? Product is already exist, or else you can just say like this: result is failed, and message will be product is already exist. So don't create again. So if not, obviously if condition is there, it will return, it will come out, it will not going for the next line. If not, then go for the next line and create the product, and you get a successful message. Okay, fine. So yeah, we are done with all the database operations. Everything is done. It's time to test it. Okay, fine. So let's go back to the insomnia, and let's create a product because we don't have anything right till now. Okay, first we'll create a product and then we'll see database what has happened. Okay, so how to create a product? Create means, see here, create product, you have to provide all the form fields. For example, if you see the client creator, you have to provide product name, image, price, and all. So what are the fields you have to provide? Exactly same field: name, image, price, quantity, info. The same fields, because the same fields we given a column name for model as well. Okay, so you provide the data. So how to provide form data? In the body JSON object. So name of the products, let's say potatoes, potatoes, and image. Let me give some dummy URL because we don't have image now. www.google.com/products slash potatoes.jpg something, and price. Price will be a number. See, remember, price is of type number. Only price and quantity number, remaining all strings. So price is 45 rupees. QTY. QTY is the quantity, like in kgs. I give some 15 kgs available in the store, and information. What is the information uh, for? Okay, used for curry or fry, whatever. Some basic information. Done. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 name, image, price, and all here. Name, image, price, quantity, info. Name, image, price, quantity, info I'm providing. This will take care about insertion. Yeah, let me click on send. Yes, I got result creation successful database, and also I got created ID extra. I have not provided. Created has come automatically, and also ID has come automatically insertion, and remaining things extra underscore v is come, that is database specific, don't worry about it. We got data, and we also confirm our database, do we have it. See, in database we never create database, we never create table, it will come automatically based on our schema configuration. Okay, and what is our database name? Big basket angular. You can check now, it's created automatically. There is no big basket angular, just click on refresh. Say big basket angular products table name, in that it also come automatically. In that, see data, it has come automatically based on our configuration in the program. See, ID has come, created, name, string, everything has come. That's fine. You can insert one more record with the same data. Potato already there, right? Let me check this one. If already exists, you get this error. Let's check. I click on send again. If I click on send again, it is failed because the product is already existed. Yes, correct. 400 bad request because I made 400. Okay, super. Next, let me create one more record. Let's say tomatoes. Let's say tomatoes dot jpg, some 65 rupees. There are some 26 kgs. So curry juice something. Click on send. Created. Go check. Refresh. Two records. Let's say carrot. So carrot dot jpg, some 85 rupees. Okay, some 36 kgs for juice or curry, and send. So created successful. Go refresh. You got it. Fine. So three records are there. Now, yeah, let me search for get all the products. Get me all the products. So just is already configured. Click on send. I got all the products. So result success products. First potato, tomato, carrot. I got all the products also. Fine. I want to get the single product. How to get the single product? You have to provide ID of it. So potato ID I'll copy single products. Potato I'll submit ID. I click on send. I got potato. We want to get something else. Carrot. You have to give the ID of it. Copy the ID here. You have to provide the ID. Click on send. You got the carrot. Okay. So can we create additional field after insertion of data? No, you can't. You get the error actually. I show you. You get the error. I show you. See here. Only these fields are configured for database, right? Only those fields. Apart from that, I give some other information. Something called location. I'll give location in Bangalore. Something I given. This is not there as per the configuration of table. So if we click on send, oi, uh, create product, it says already exist. Okay, okay. It will give something else. Click on send. Successful. Oh man. You given that, but it is not taken it, right? It is only taken name, image, price, quantity, info. It is not taken the location because as per database configuration, only that fields are there. If you provide extra field, it won't take it. Okay. Yeah, if you provide extra field, it won't take it. I deleted. But if you give some wrong field name, you get there. Suppose, see extra field location you provided but not taken because it's not there in the configuration. But if you provide some wrong name, capital name I have taken. It was what? Lowercase name. If I give capital name, you send, you get the error. Validation error. Name is required. name. This name is required. Okay, so it must be name. Okay, and if I give the proper name and I suppose I given capital image, you send it, you get image is required. Okay, so you should be very careful in creation of it.
Skip one field.
You skip one field also, you get, see, if you give wrong name in the sense giving skipping only na, send, see price is missing. Okay, so you have to give the proper data. That's what schema configuration, no? And see, and even here, see, price should be a number, right? I'll give string 45. Okay, if I click on send, oh, blunder mistake, huh? If I say string, but it is taken as a number. Oh, it is done the conversion, automatic typecasted to number, because we given number, no? Fine, sir. What if I give some A B C D? Some price I have given proper string. So if we give string, this cannot be converted, no? Then you get the error. It must be a number. Failed. Okay, so this type of errors you get, and I keep it back to original. So let's make Swift 85 something. I don't know what it is. Let me go back and delete this extra field. Yeah. So three records. Fine. What we tested, all products we got, and single products we got. Update we'll see. Yeah, for update, I want to update this carrot. So let me get the ID of which ID. Go to update, provide the ID. Okay, and then um, you have to provide the form data, right? Let me get the form data from existing. This is the form data, right? Copy, update products. This is the one. Okay, yeah. Here now let me update the. You can update the schema. Yeah, once you update schema, it will work. Update schema only programmatic you can do, not here. Okay. So name, this is what it is. Carrot price 85 rupees and 36 kg. You check now. Carrot 85 rupees 36 kg. I want to change it. I want to update the price to 105 rupees and click on send. You got the error. Why error? Empty object. Okay, some problem happened. Let's see. ID. ID is there in the URL. Na? ID is there in the URL. You don't need to send ID out there. ID is there in the URL. Let's check. Go to create over update. Yep. You provide slash ID. You get the product ID. That ID you fetch it. You get that product. If it is there, it will update. Otherwise, it says no product found. But it says 500 means something went wrong in this code. What is that? Um, name, image, price, quantity, info. Okay. Um, updated products. You're updating here. That's fine. No. What is the problem then? Mm-hmm. That's correct only, man. See, it is working properly. Carrot. I think carrot ID same only, na? Carrot ID 887. Yeah, 887. Correct only. I click on send. Error. But that error is empty object. 1 second. This 500 error is coming as empty. How come? It must be something, no? I make console.log of error. Let's see what is that error. Okay, let me keep on the switch on the console log. and then send it. Yeah, product dot find by ID and update is not a function. Oh, not a function. Something wrong. Product dot. I think it's capital. Oh, it's a capital product. It's a table name. This guy. Correct, right? I think for delete also you get the error. Delete also. Oh, did I given properly? Okay, okay, fine. If we remove the required option from any field in schema, then we can skip that particular field. Yes, we can. Yes, yes, yes. We can actually give required false. You give required false. You give it will make as optional. If you don't give, also it works. But that's not a proper way of doing the table setup. Okay, because you may have empty fields will be there if you give the false. Okay, yeah. If your requirement is that one, you can change it. You can do it
Then by default it will take null.
by default. If it is string, it will take null. If it is number, maybe it will take zero.
Okay.
Or I think it leave the field as it is empty, empty field. Okay. So update. I think now it work. Update. Yeah, update successful. Price change to 105. Go to here. 85 is there. Refresh. 105 updated. Back to 65 and quantity 48 kgs. Update. Updated. Go refresh. 865 48. Fine. Update is working. Delete. Yeah, delete is simple. You have to give the ID and delete. Yeah, potato I delete. So copy the ID. Go to delete products. You just provide the ID and click on send. Product deleted. Gone. You go row and refresh. It's gone. Tomato you want to delete. Copy the ID. You provide the ID here. Click on send. Deleted. So go refresh. It's gone. Only carrot. And when you say get all products, only one product will come because only one hardly we have. Carrot. Okay, fine. So our backend is working as expected. Okay, and one more thing we have not tested in the updater. If the product is existed, it will update. If not, you get the product not found. This we have not tested. Suppose for updater, if I give some wrong ID, I'll give something blah blah blah. This ID is not there. If I click on send, yes, what it says? Oh, ID itself is something wrong. Okay, I'll make something up to here and click on send. No, yeah, I get no product is found to update with this particular ID. Okay, fine. So this is the server side configuration. Yeah, we can't create incremental ID because that ID can be taken care by MongoDB. We can't create this one. It will come something their own. Okay, yeah. So yeah, done with the backend part. Okay, and we also made this router. Okay, as a trial version, you can also try some other router with the instead of products. You can take something called anything users, employees, whatever. You can try the same story in place of this one, and you can also make the table setup. How what fields you want, you can make it. Okay, and as of now we have only the plain fields and inside we have nested fields also and table relationships also will come in future examples, but as of now I want to make it simple, so I made this example. In future we have nested columns also, nested objects also will have, separate tables also will be there. Okay, so those things we'll see coming classes. Yeah, logic is same, huh? Okay, fine. So now it's time to create a uh, Angular application. Now we are switching back to Angular. Was the time 7:30? Okay, fine. So tomorrow I can create now, but okay, fine. It's complete backend, no? Yeah. Tomorrow, freshly, we will create this front end with nav bar and all. This page, we have a full list of components, and we have to use the modules concept because we discussed last class, right? Before I start with Node.js, we have discussed the concept call. Yeah, just go back to that one and practice that. Okay, see this one. I think not that one. Workspace, evening. Angular fundamentals. Yeah, this is the last one we discussed. Angular routing with modules. So please go through this video one more time because tomorrow we'll do same routing with the modules. We create one module called products module. In that only we make all these things. Okay, so this is the this is one component, this one component, create one component, update one component like that. So and the whole products is one module. You can create another module for another link. So that way you can make multiple. Okay, so fine. So this is just an admin page. Okay, this is very important because once you do once you start developing the e-commerce application, there'll be one admin page. There you can update the products information, right? You can update the product price, quantity, and all. So that admin page is this one, only just single page now. In future, in the e-commerce application, we'll have multiple pages like a selection, cart, checkout, payment. Too many things will be there. So this is just one admin page example. If you done this in the e-commerce, you can make admin page. Okay, same like this. Okay, only just admin page of e-commerce you are doing it. And also one thing is there is no NGRX now. Here there is no NGRX, only services concept. But e-commerce is with NGRX. So NGRX is slight long story concept. It is. Anyway, we'll discuss that after this. Okay, fine. So yeah, you can do one thing. You can do one thing. We already discussed the routing, no? We already discussed the routing, right? So you take this as a server side code as it is. I'll share it. You create the front end and you connect to the this guy. You connect to this router. I given router URL also. You connect and you can make this application by yourself. You can try this. Okay, but uploading image, yeah, it's a critical one, no? Image upload. It's not a URL upload. It's not a URL upload. The physical image you upload. I have a long list of images in my in my local, somewhere in my desktop. Yeah, BigBasket. I have a long list of products in the local. So these files I'm gonna upload. So tomorrow I tell you how to upload the real image to the server and how to store that to database. Okay, so that is one important concept. So that also we'll see. If you know this, in real time, e-commerce application also will upload the real products. For example, brains cut also I have like kids products. This we gonna upload. Men's we're gonna upload. Women we're gonna upload. And watches. I used to give you a task, so you have to upload these images. Okay, fine. So that's about today's class, and so please go through this video until you understand because server setup is slight confusing one. Yeah, so tomorrow let's start with Angular. Tomorrow we will convert back to Angular.
One question I have.
Huh.
Actually, you told about parent and child relationship of component, how to communicate,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
But if the component is siblings, then how can we communicate?
Oh, that example we have seen already in the contact tab, no? If it is a sibling, I told you, na. Just check the contact tab example. It is there, siblings. See, actually we have parent app component and we have nested component, this one and this one. So these two red are sibling.
Mhm.
This is A, this is B. These two sibling. So how to transfer data? Simple. Siblings don't have connection. They have connection this way and this way. So what you do is here you have data. Here you have data. So this data actually you need to send to the parent. From there you need to send to the child. And here you receive data. That's how you do sibling. The same thing we have done in the contact tab. You check exactly the file will be
Child is
uh, workspace angular evening fundamental. Yeah, this one contact app. You take this example here. I explained. I think in notes. Yeah, this is the one. Same setup.
No, actually, I told here to what you have explained, but he told me like there is no parent and child relationship. Only
That is what. See, these two. This contact list, contact card, no relation. But still you can transfer. No. See, if no relation, but at least parent will be there. That is app compo root level will be there. That is parent only. So you can send to the parent. From there you can send to child.
Sir, what is
This way you
multer,
do.
sir? I read somewhere. Sir.
Okay, fine.
Hello, sir.
Uh, okay,
Hello.
fine. Tell me.
Sir, multer. What is multer?
Melter database. Okay,
For
okay.
image
That is
upload.
for yeah. That is for image upload. We are not doing Multer. Multer is one third-party module to upload images, some large images. We are not doing that one. We are just uploading a local, I mean, the simple image, converting to the base 64 format, string.
Ah, okay, sir.
The real image I convert to string format and store without Multer. Multer is a long story. Again, you have to do a configuration and all. That we are not doing it. Okay, you can do multiple ways. Multer is also one option. Okay, fine. So thank you so much, and we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.